You handled that reporter the only way you could, son.
That was it, you know. Questions about my personal life spell the end. This campaign is over.
Well, then, we'll just have to start thinking about the next campaign. There'll be other elections, Frank.
To come so far and to lose out because of that woman with her newspaper.
How'd she ever get into a meeting for volunteers and staff workers? Anyway, no McKee was ever invited.
I
didn't even notice her till she was on her feet asking questions.
I saw her come in. Made my blood run cold. It was just before Charlie introduced Frank. I remember that lady. It was the night when Dealey was up on her ledge.
This time, she's going to get her story in print.
Oh. Jack walked out with her. Do you think maybe he could say something to her?
Any luck with McKee? Look, I hate to ask this, Jack, but what about that editor, McCullough, the guy who killed the story about Delia? Huh?
Not a chance. It's too big, it's too public. They have to run it.
But she couldn't file the story in time for this week's paper. The banner comes out tomorrow.
Actually, comes out sometime in the middle of the night. I can't tell you if they'd squeeze this in or not.
But they might?
Yeah, they might, honey. Even so, it's probably too late for them to change the front page layout, so let's hope that it gets buried somewhere way in the inside. Let's hope Martha writes it fairly.
Charlie just left. Took 3 other district leaders with him. Charlie's trying. He's trying to talk fast, but I don't think it's going to do much good. I mean, why the hell didn't she talk about the issues or Frank's record or his position papers? Why all this personal junk?
Because she knew that's what'd pay off. Had the answers to the questions before she walked in. Frank was a sitting duck.
How did she know?
Well, she must have spent a lot of time tracking down every lead she could find ever since Dealey was out on the ledge.
But how could she find leads without snooping around here at Frank's office and talking to friends who would have warned us? I mean, my heavens. It's not as if there are rumors flying all over the city, honey. There's just a handful of people who know about Frank's personal life.
Look, let's just forget it, okay? It's done.
No, it's not. I won't give up.
Frank, I'm so sorry. Maybe no one will pay attention to that woman. Maybe it'll just blow over.
Darling, you're dreaming.
But maybe that's not fair.
Oh, you can say that. Oh, all the work that Frank put in on his career. All the nights he lost his sleep. The planning and the praying. All the hopes that went with that campaign. Oh, it's so unfair. It's enough to break your heart.
Maybe I should go check on little John.
Delia?
What?
Do you or your friend Roger have anything to do with what happened in there tonight?
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Next week on all new jam-packed views, Ray Romano kicks off a star-studded week.
My therapist was saying, you want to come twice a week now?
Plus, she's back on track, Paris Hilton. Also, funny man Chris Rock and Sherry's good friend Niecy Nash. All next week on all new views on ABC.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiets Meal Delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, Eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds. Along the way, ediets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned ediets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
How could I know anything about that reporter?
Miss McKee has obviously been talking to somebody.
Why would I tell her anything? Mary, don't you listen to one word I say? I came to your apartment. I told you I wanted to get closer to Frank during his campaign. Jack, didn't I say that? Didn't I beg Mary to show that I'm a wonderful candidate's wife?
Sure, dear, you did.
Is that where you went earlier today? You didn't say a word, dear.
Oh, she only tells what she needs to know, Ma. You ought to be used to that by now.
Mary, let's take it easy. We're all feeling bad. Let's not take it all out on Dee.
Bob, I love you, but there are some things I gotta say. Because I have the most awful suspicion that what happened in there tonight was really her fault.
Why do you hate me so much? Why can't you treat me like a decent person like you treat everyone else? Mary, I've never done anything to hurt you. I thought I got through to you today.
You know what got through to me, Dee? How beautifully you manipulate people. You used one of your standard tactics, and you did it so incredibly well. This morning's show was the indirect approach, done to a T. Frank said she should stay out of the campaign. She wanted in. So she came to me. Appealing, simple, vulnerable. Mary, please twist Frank's arm for me. Make him do what I want, not what he wants. Please. Yeah, I was mad, Dee, but I was impressed, too.
You know, you always get mad at someone who comes right up and says that they need help about something. You can't stand that, can you? People aren't supposed to be weak in this world. Your brother's wife is supposed to be perfect. Well, I'm not perfect. I get sad and I'm frightened. I feel that way now. Look, I wanted to get closer to Frank during this time. Why would I spoil his chances? Why would I humiliate him in public? I don't know.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you don't, Dee. If you want to cry, go right ahead. I may join you, but don't you dare run out of here.
Oh, let her go. She's too upset.
I am sick and tired of you using tears to get off the hook. All right, if you didn't talk to Martha, what about your friend Roger? How much does he know?
I would be scared to run into Roger on the street. The last time I saw him was in the hospital when I was packing up to leave. I told him that I love Frank and I want to stay with Frank always. Johnny, didn't I say that?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I mean, did you speak to Roger? Did you happen to mention Martha McKee's name to him?
What is this? Maeve? Bobby! Don't you know how desperate I am to see Frank go to Congress? Frank, I want that more than anything else in the world. You know that.
If I was going to take you with me, but I told you I wouldn't.
Why won't you believe that I love you? Why won't you believe that I could be innocent and your sister could be wrong? Frank, I wanted to fix what happened tonight, but I couldn't. It wasn't my fault.
It was all your fault. Maybe you didn't bring Martha McKee up here, but you're the reason she got into Frank's marriage instead of his politics. You ran away from home. You terrified everybody for 3 hours out on that ledge.
Mary, I couldn't help it. I mean, I could have died out there. Now you know.
And Pat could have died right along with you. You got yourself all kinds of attention, including Miss McKee's, but you didn't give a damn what happened to either one of my brothers.
I didn't give a damn, Mary. I couldn't help what was going on out there.
You could have helped getting mixed up with Roger Coleridge. Oh, yes, it was sheer misery. But for some strange reason, it was also the first time in history when you did not come to any one of us for help.
All right, Mary, let's just cut it out. You're a little bit too angry to get involved in all this right now.
I know what Mary wants. Mary wants to see Frank and Jill together. You want to see me out of here so that Jill could come into this family instead. Well, that's great. Now the campaign is over. Nothing's going to stop Frank.
Dee, nobody wants to be rid of you.
Yes. You all do. You know, Pat is the only one who understands. Where is Pat? I want to talk to Pat.
I was afraid you'd gone off duty.
Not yet.
I have a little girl with mild epilepsy. Petty mouth seizures we can manage perfectly fine with drugs. But we still need to make sure that it is a generalized condition and not a symptom with a local cause.
Like a tumor.
Yeah.
Have you tested her visual field?
Yes, but she's so scared she can't tell us what she's seeing. I thought maybe if you could talk with her, get her to relax, and get her to trust me, we could run some really good tests tomorrow. Could you give her a minute?
Just a minute. Let me leave word at the station.
Oh, Pat, thank you. Sarah, this is my friend, Dr. Ryan. Pat, I'd like you to meet Sarah Garrison.
Hi. Hey, it's okay. I'm not going to examine you or do any tests or even look at your chart. I just want to talk. Hey, no roommates, huh?
The other two girls were discharged this afternoon.
Ah.
Must be pretty lonely, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll keep you company for a little while now, and then tomorrow we'll have some really nice people in here your own age.
So, tell me, Sarah, are you into tales of magic? Witches and fairies, princesses, robbers, stuff like that?
Dr. Ryan knows almost as much about Irish stories and tales as he does about medicine.
Possibly more. I got one for every animal there is. For the white trout, the black sheep, the 12 little geese. Just name a subject, any subject, and I'll tell you a story. Would you believe I have the wildest tale about some berries? Well, it, has to do with Lady Jane and young Tom, who went out to pick some berries. But every berry Lady Jane picked, young Tom would eat. Finally, she got so angry, she said she must look for a stick to smack young Tom, who ate her berries, every one. So she came to a stick. "Howdy do," said the stick. "Nice day. How far are you going?" And Lady Jane answered, "Oh, going looking for a stick to smack young Tom, who ate my berries, every one." "You won't get me," said the stick, "till you get an axe to cut me." So she came to an axe. "Howdy do," said the axe. "Nice day. How far are you going?" Lady Jane answered, "Going looking for an axe to cut a stick to smack young Tom, who ate my berries, every one." "You won't get me," said the axe, "till you get a stone to sharpen me." Hey, do you know this one?
It's like a song. There's a hole in the bucket.
Oh.
She'll have to get some water to wet the stone.
Sarah, you are amazing. But first, you got to get a deer to swim the water, and a hound to chase the deer, and a cat to run from the hound, and milk to give the cat.
And a cow for the milk.
Hey, come on. You told her. You two set me up.
I never said a word.
Right, a cow to give the milk, straw to give the cow, and a farmer to give the straw. And you know what the farmer said? The farmer said, "I'll give you the straw, but first you must shake my hand in friendship."
Well, what did Lady Jane do?
The farmer gave her the straw, and she fed it to the cow, and the cow gave the milk, which the cat drank, and the cat ran from the hound, so the hound hunted the deer, and the deer swam the water, and the water wet the stone, and the stone sharpened the axe, and the axe cut the stick. And when Lady Jane had that stick, when she had that stick right in her hand, You better believe young Tom was miles away. Have one.
My mother brought them. She'll bring some more tomorrow.
Oh, in that case, I'm coming back. Right after your tests, okay?
Okay, don't forget.
I won't. Well, good night, Lady Sarah.
I'll be in later, Sarah. Okay?
A cover-up is unraveling.
This is bigger than you and I. I could lose everything. My wife and daughter.
This week, while two enemies work together to keep Todd's secret,
So we agree? You do this.
another man remembers who he is.
I am Todd.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
If you have diabetes, you can still enjoy delicious foods like these. Call now for these 5 free diabetic cookbooks featuring delicious meals, tasty snacks, and yummy desserts. You'll also get this free poster-sized meal planning guide with easy-to-follow directions for good eating.
If you have diabetes and are on Medicare, you qualify for these 5 free cookbooks and free meal planning guide. Call 1-800-748-9176.
With your free set of cookbooks, you can enjoy more of the food you love, like delicious oven-fried chicken, mouth-watering lemon meringue pie, and cheesy potato skins. If you have diabetes, call this toll-free number now.
For your 5 free cookbooks and free meal planning guide, call 1-800-748-9176. That's 1-800-748-9176.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
This was the campaign that couldn't miss, right, Bobby? Between the two of us, we had everything figured.
How many years we've been a team, Frank? 15, 20 years, huh? Grade school football. Used to take that ball, you'd run down that field. I'd knock everybody out right in front of you. That's the way I feel now. I'd like to take that McKee dame and her typewriter and their newspaper and the whole damn banner building. I'd like to... I guess that's how you feel about Dee, huh?
I'm sorry. I wish you hadn't heard. But I do blame her. I meant what I said.
Well, she brought on her share of this, sure, Mary, but she wouldn't do a hatchet job on Frank. It's not in her.
Okay, I didn't come up here to fight. Well, what's the next move? You want to make some sort of statement? I mean, people do listen to explanations, honey. Anybody who knows your records...
Anybody who reads McKee's story, honey, is going to have to think 4 times about my so-called credibility. If he misrepresented his marriage, wouldn't he do the same thing in Congress? It could get very, very ugly.
Oh, it's such a waste.
Man, we're sure making a run at it, huh? I think I was doing a hell of a job. It still makes me feel good.
Bob, you're the best campaign manager in the state.
I used to be convinced I didn't have a talent in the world. Remember that? But you got me dreaming, and the two of us worked it from the ground up. It's the best thing that ever happened in my life. Damn. We'll have a go at it next year, maybe the year after.
But it's supposed to be this year. Now. I mean, whatever Martha McKee writes has nothing to do with your work or the job you could do in Congress, honey. You'd make a wonderful congressman.
You believe this kid here? What a speech maker, huh?
It wasn't a speech.
I know. Thank you, sweetheart. Look, let's call it a night. There's much more we can do now, eh?
Come down with us. We'll have coffee.
No. Look, just like to stay up here and think for a while, all right? Do me a favor. Tell Jack good night for me.
You're gonna wait up for the paper, huh?
Yeah.
Frank? Frank, I feel so terrible for you. I know that everything that you wanted was tied up with this campaign. And, honey, I understand that. And I feel so bad about it.
Thanks, Dee.
But you're very lucky because you have so many good things. See, you're strong and you're healthy. And you have a little son who's crazy about you and he loves you so much. Honey, you're not alone. We're all in this together. Look, what Mary said isn't true. I didn't know anything about that report at all. When she started hounding you, I thought I was going to kill her, Frank.
I'll try to remember all the good things that you just spoke about, Dee. Thanks.
No. Don't go to your office. You're tired. I'll sleep out here. You take the bedroom, okay?
Dee.
No, honey. Look, I won't bother you. Okay, I'll just rub your neck the way I used to do when, when you were tense. Okay? And then if you want to talk, you can come out here and we could talk. Frank, please. Honey, let me make you feel better, please.
Delia, that's not where we are. And we never will be again. I'll be by tomorrow to see little John. Good night.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Hearing that 3 out of 4 women over 30 share my concerns about bone or breast health makes me feel good about the choices I've made.
Like switching to One A Day Women's, a complete multivitamin with more calcium and vitamin D than Centrum to support bone and breast health. Now available in small, easy-to-swallow petites.
In case of everyday emergencies, it's important to be prepared for dinner. That's why I prepared my Purdue Perfect Portions fresh chicken breast. They're individually wrapped so you can cook what you need and store what you don't.
Purdue Perfect Portions, ready when you are.
And I see you singing something new when the day is done. Because I know you, your name is someone.
Losing weight is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Eat right, be active, and try my new Smart Weight Loss formula.
I lost 23 pounds the smart way.
I lost 31 pounds. It really works. Start now. Get my Smart Weight Loss Starter Kit with a free how-to DVD.
A marriage made in heaven is hell for everyone else.
Dad's new marriage could send her back to the bottom. Stay away from my son.
Say I Do to the Young and the Restless tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
It's all
I know what you did.
been leading
Who's gonna save you?
to this week.
I don't need to be saved.
Kendall gets justice for Zach.
Answer me.
I killed your husband.
Now, can she move on? Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Being a mother can be very rewarding.
Motherhood changes everything.
Just ask the women of The View.
The biggest lesson any child teaches their mother is it's not all about you.
I fully believe in mother's intuition.
I know when my baby just needs to get on my lap and he needs some mother love.
With your children, you learn diplomacy, but with adults, you have to practice it.
It's a mom's view.
The trick is to have one less tantrum than your child.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Good night. Sure you don't want some help closing up?
No, everything's done. Place cleared out fast.
Oh, I thought we'd be here half the night. The first rally for the city council campaign. We had to unplug the jukebox at 3 a.m.
Remember, we had to threaten to lock people in unless they got out of here.
Maybe it'll be like that again. We can start all over again, I know it.
Did Frank say that?
No, I think he's too busy trying to sort everything out.
Ma,
Yes, Dick.
Pat doesn't know. Tell him there still might be a chance.
Tell them Frank had a lousy break. But he's too good a man to let it keep him down for long.
I'll tell him that, Jack.
Thanks, Jack, for everything you did. Appreciate it. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Bobby.
Yeah. Listen, if you need me, you can call me. I'm not going to be asleep.
Know what I was thinking tonight, getting ready? I was wishing my father were here. I wanted him to see his grandson starting off for the U.S. Congress. It's funny, I've always thought of Frank following in my dad's footsteps, not just because I named him after my father, because they were so much alike. He was the same kind of cop, same drive to get the job done.
I know, darling. I know you felt that Frank was carrying on for your dad.
Yeah, I don't mind telling you how scared I've been. Frank, in the same line of work, killed my dad. I knew there was no bullet meant for my son. Nothing could stop this Frank Ryan. I've been holding on to that idea over the years.
Well, Frank has had more success than most men have in a lifetime.
Well, he's worked for it, hasn't he? He's earned it. I'm so proud of him tonight. Charlie Ferris getting up to introduce him, and the whole room like one big smile. Well, I wanted my father here to share it.
I heard you outside there. Di, sorry I let you down.
Oh, it isn't that, Frank.
Of course not, son. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in the situation, everything you've worked for, everything you've planned for, gone down the drain because that McKee woman opened her mouth. Oh, Frank, you deserve to go to Congress. I'm proud as ever of the man you are. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, Da. I do. All the same, I'm glad that Granddad Ryan wasn't here tonight. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Night, Mom.
Oh. We love you, darling.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.